Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Skiba. So today for reading, we're going to be talking all about the characters in our stories and how they feel. So last week we focused a lot about how what our characters were thinking, and we learned about how to look at the words in the pictures or illustrations to find out what our characters were thinking. But today, in this week, we're going to be talking about how our characters are feeling and how to figure that out. So characters have feelings and emotions that change throughout the story. So at the beginning of the story, you could have a character who's very sad, but then something good happens to them and it makes them very happy. So we have to remember that feelings are always changing, just like you and I, our feelings are always changing too. So we know that a character's emotions or feelings are fleeting feelings, which just means it's always changing. It's the feeling that they're having in that moment. So it's the feelings the character may be having, often due to an outside force or something that may be happening around them. Maybe someone did something to them or something happened to them. It's usually something that's happening around them. And characters' emotions show through what they say and what they do. So their words and their actions. And that's how we can figure out what our characters are feeling. So characters have feelings just like you and I do. And authors give us clues about how our characters feel in pictures or words. So in the illustrations, the author could show how the character is feeling by showing emotion on the character's face. Like right here, you can see that all of my characters are smiling, and I see that because their teeth are showing and they're making a big wide smile and they look happy to me. And I could show that through the words by saying, the children giggled and smiled while they sang happy birthday to Sophia. So I wrote that they giggled and they smiled, which usually would tell you that someone's happy. If I'm giggling and then I'm smiling, I probably doesn't mean that I'm sad. I'm probably happy about something. So you need to look at the illustrations or the pictures and the words. And ask yourself, how are these children feeling? How would you be feeling if you were singing happy birthday to someone? So it's just connecting and trying to feel what that character might be feeling. So what you guys are going to do today is find the book in your learning packet called Tough Break. It looks just like this. And just like we've done when we make all the books, we are going to cut on the dotted line right here, and then we fold on the solid black line to make our pages. And then we line them up in order, in the order that they go, front to back. So you guys are going to use scissors and a stapler to put the book together, and then you're going to use the book, Tough Break, to figure out how the characters are feeling. How are they feeling? Looking at the pictures, looking at the words, trying to figure out how your characters are feeling. What emotions are they having? So you guys are going to read Tough Break. Someone can read it to you, or you can read it all by yourself. It's totally up to you. But I want you to pay attention today to the words. And so there's a couple of questions that you're going to answer after you read Tough Break. So let's do the first one together. So we're going to look at page 2. Here's page 2. I've numbered all the pages. This is page 2. This is page 4. This is page 5. This is page 8. So all you have to look at. I've got the pages here for you. So you're going to look at page 2 with your eyes. Look at the words. And you're going to read the words, and then you're going to think, what words on this page tell me how Duke's mom felt about him skateboarding? So I'll read it to you. It says, Duke loved riding his skateboard. He was good at it too. Duke made every trick look easy, but his mom worried he would get hurt. And I see an emotion or a feeling on that page. I read it, and I read that his mom was worried he would get hurt. And that's a feeling. Worry is something that we feel when we're anxious or scared that something might happen. So his mom was worried, or she was scared, that Duke would get hurt on his skateboard. So that's a feeling word. And so we read the words and we figured out how Duke's mom felt about him skateboarding. And she felt worried because she didn't want him to get hurt. So you guys are going to continue reading the book and you're going to answer these questions. Really simple questions about, are Duke and his mom worried about the same thing? Is Duke also worried that he's going to get hurt while on his skateboard? Or is he worried about something else? What is he worried about? And then you guys are going to answer these questions too. Why is the doctor smiling on page 5? And what does this tell you about the type of person that the doctor is? And then on page 8, you're going to read that Duke does a big sigh. A sigh is when you go, and you're going to think, what does this tell you about how Luke is feeling? If someone sighs, does that mean that they're really surprised? Or are they really happy? Or are they kind of upset about something? So you have to be reading and thinking about how your characters might be feeling. Oh, here's my dog. This is Riley, you guys. So I hope you have a lot of fun reading Tough Break, and I really want to be hearing how you guys would be feeling if you were Duke, or if you were his mom, or if you were the doctor. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.